Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode, the first ever episode of What I Wish Someone Told Me. I'm your host, Dawn Crime, and this is
Ashley.
Ashley. Yeah. So she's my little sister, and she is, 13 years younger than me? Yeah. And we are going to have a conversation, and just a simple conversation about just us being sisters. And I feel like she is the same person as me. Like, she's just the younger version of me, and I feel like talking to her is like talking to my younger self, what I wish someone told me. And then I feel like, would you say it's the same, like you're talking to your future self, little sister?
I would. Yeah, I definitely would.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. So I'm really happy. This is something that I've been wanting to do. Like, I'm talking to my other half. I'm talking to whatever. I feel like we have really good conversations outside of obviously of hitting record. So this is gonna be really cool to just like bring that into a podcast so other people could see themselves talking to an older sister or talking to a younger sister, or like themselves, or like a child, I was talking, I think I was giving you a conversation advice, and then I was telling you that my coworker overheard, and she's like, she has teenagers, and then she's like 50 years old, she's older, and she's like, I wish I knew how to talk to my teenagers the way that you talk to your sister. And I'm like, and she's like, you're so wise. And I'm like, really? I'm like, and I don't have kids, so it's interesting. So talk a little bit about yourself, Ashley. We're gonna start off with you. Why did you pick this profile picture? Just who you are as a person, and just tell everyone a little bit about yourself. What you're into.
Okay. First of all, my name is Ashley. I'm 14 years old, and well. I don't know what to say. Well, first of all, the most important thing is I am a child of God.
Period.
That Jesus died for my sins, and I love him a lot. I'm hoping through these conversations that we have, I hope to build my relationship with Christ and get to know him deeper, because my sister here, she's a very wise woman and she gives great advice.
Aw.
Yeah.
So sweet. That's so sweet. I mean, I love talking to you. I feel like I give great advice, but you ask really good questions. And I feel like I wish I knew how to ask better questions, because I'm surrounded by amazing pastors and people who are very wise, and people who have like answers to everything, like the wisest people of everything, but I don't know how to ask questions. So you actually I do give great advice, but no one else gets it because no one else asks me questions. So you're a deep well of yourself.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait. What were you gonna say?
Life has so many questions that need answers, and sometimes I just don't know where to go.
I mean, well, what do you want to ask? Well, what's a good question right now that you have?
I can't think of one right now.
Okay, well, we could get to it later, because we got a lot to talk about. But I'm like over here, like, you can ask whatever, and we don't have a structure for this. You could we could yap about whatever, whenever,
Yeah.
So, I was gonna ask you, how was your day? How was your week? So we're gonna follow just like the simple structure of like, just every single week we're just gonna like, I told her, I'm like, because my little sister could get into very deep conversations very quickly. But it's just gonna be us talking unfiltered, and if we go into very deep conversations, then it's just a very deep podcast episode. That's going to happen. And if we just don't hit any deep topics, that can also happen. So it's just whatever pops up. Okay. So we're going to start off usually with just like, how was our week? So I just want to ask you, like, how has your week, or since this is going to be a bi-weekly type of podcast, how have your weeks been? How have your last 2 weeks been, or even beyond that, because it's the first episode? How have your weeks been? Anything notable? Anything that has happened recently you want to talk about?
Well, we moved into our new apartment last week.
Ooh.
And that has been like a huge adjustment, you could say.
Do you like it? Do you not like it?
I actually love it, because before we lived next to a church, and don't get me wrong, I love the idea of being with the Holy Spirit 24/7, but living next to a church, it could be creepy. Sometimes it could be creepy.
Okay,
You know?
yeah. Yeah. A lot of horror films take place in a church for a reason, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so
Um,
funny.
and I've also been starting to go to the gym more. And the goal for the reason being going to the gym is I'm just hoping to get more muscle and I'm hoping to have abs
Yeah, you've
by the
always
end
wanted
of
to
the
have
year.
abs.
I really do because I think it would be such a flex. Like, sorry, imagine that. Like, hopefully by next year when I'm 15, I'll have abs. A 15-year-old girl having better abs than like a 40-year-old man. Not
I've
calling
se-
anyone out in
I've
particular.
seen an 8-year-old have abs, and I'm like, why? Wild. I'm like, how wild that they have better abs than I do. But you told me that you've been going to the gym. What gym is this? Is this part of your like apartment?
Oh yeah, it is part of our apartment, and it's actually so nice.
That's so cool. I'm so happy. I know you I know you're just an athlete. Like I know that you love you loved wrestling and you love doing like running and doing sports and stuff. So seeing you hit the gym and then you sending me pictures is really really cool. I really enjoy seeing that and you're seeing your progress in that.
Yeah, yeah, me too. We're trying. Me and my friend, she's like a sister to me because she lives with me. We go twice every day, or that's the goal. You know, we have some rest days in between. Like today, we didn't go in the morning, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna go on later in the night. But our routine is wake up at 7, do light cardio like on treadmills, um, walk a little, and then we do that for like 30 minutes, and then we do I don't know whatever we're feeling doing in the morning, but that has to be like cardio, and then later in the night we go for our actual like night workout. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that so much. That motivates me. I'm like I should hit my gym more often. I'm
Yeah,
like, I love that. I love that so much. And doing it twice a day is really like I think doing it with someone else is very motivating. Like because if you don't want to
it
go,
is.
they're gonna force you to go. So it's motivating that you're doing it with someone else. I love that. So proud of you.
Yeah,
Clock
thank
it.
you.
Snap, 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 snaps. Clock it. Um,
Yeah.
So my week, so my friend came over today and oh, I left the Mexican candy in the other room. It's fine. So my friend came over today and she brought over Mexican candy and she told me, "Hey, I'm only going to give you one paleta, one lollipop to you and the rest of the bag is for my mom." And I'm like, "Cool." So I called my mom and it's so cool cuz my friend who's she's part of my streaming experience. So she likes like, like she's part like she streams with me. She came and she went to Mexico City and she went to the airport that's by our house. So, and she lives like 3 hours away. She lives in Indiana. So I was like, okay, cool. And then so she came, she brought me the bag and everything like that. And then she's like, I want your mom to have it. She's like, but you better give it to your mom. And I'm like, okay, I will, whatever. So I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, like, when are you free so I could drop out this bag? And she's like, oh, Mija, I'm so busy. I'm so busy today. I won't have time um, to for you for you to drop it off, but how about later on because I have something on Saturday that I'm preparing for and I'm really stressed out until Saturday. And I'm like, okay, then Sunday do you, and I was like, wait, but do you want to come on stream and try eating it on stream? And then she's like, yeah, I would love to come on stream. And I was like, no way. And stream has been wanting to see our mom for the longest. So now she's going to come. She's going to sit in that chair right there behind me. Like I'll drag it in here. And she was going to sit next to me eating candy on with me on stream. And it's going to be so fun. They're going to love her. I'm pretty sure they're going to love her. They really want her on stream. She's been on phone calls with me while doing some streams because she calls me sometimes when I'm streaming because I stream every day. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be so fun. And then my friend who invited her the candy, she's like, oh, I want to, she's going to join too. So it's going to be Spanish. I'm going to be translating. And it's so cool. I think this is going to be like the first official time my mom's actually like officially on stream instead of just sending voice memos and stuff. So that's going to be really cool. You should watch.
Yeah, I will. I
That's gonna
will.
be so cool. Oh, I think it's so cool. What do you think about that? I mean, what do you think about my mom being on streaming? What do you think about just streaming in general? Like me streaming, having a sister who's like streaming, who asks you to do podcasts like this. Like, what is your? It's not normal. I know, I'm well aware of it. Like, what is your perspective on me being, like very public?
Well, I'm I know you've been wanting to do this for the longest time, so I'm really happy that you went for it and you advocated for yourself and you got your proper materials and you're doing it now because that's what I would like to do in the future. Like if I'm passionate for something, I want to do that. But right now, I'm just too shy and timid.
Yeah, I know. It's not.
But
It's also you told me it's not your like goal to stream or anything like that. Like it's not what you want.
yeah, I just feel like and I do see it. Like I watch some streamers sometimes because sometimes they pop on my YouTube shorts and they're doing all of this and they're causing drama, and I think I'm on the wrong side of streaming. That's why because I'm like over here they're getting into fights. Like there's this one really annoying little boy that lives in Florida. And he's actually so annoying. I do not wish him anything good, but I don't also wish him anything bad. But I actually don't like him. And then every time I think of streaming like Twitch, I'm like, oh yeah, no. But I like that you're doing it.
I don't cause drama, girl. I talk about Jesus on stream and just play video
Yeah, I
games.
know. But like before, I knew there was actually before you started streaming, I thought the stream world was just violence and
Mm-hmm.
just drama. But now I see like, oh my gosh, maybe I was on the wrong side of streaming. But me personally, I don't think it's for me. I personally think I have a different calling.
Yeah, period. And that's okay too. That's fully okay. What type of different calling do you think you have?
Well, I think I'm still trying to figure that out, but
And that's okay.
something that I would like to do in the future is I would like to go to college, especially because in college is coming up quick for me. In 4 years, I will be in
Yeah,
college,
very
and
quickly.
I've made a decision, like a pretty big decision, that I might want to get my doctorate's degree.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. A round of applause for me.
Then clock it for reals. On what? What type of doctor's degree do you want?
Engineering, something majoring in engineering.
I like that. I'm so proud of you. I mean, even just making that commitment in choice and focusing on your grades is a big choice.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that you're trying to further your education and trying to better yourself. I mean, I think honestly, figuring out who you are is a question that is ever evolving. If it doesn't matter if you're 30, it doesn't matter if you're 40, even if you're 60. We're constantly reinventing ourselves and trying new things and we're never too late. And like me, I always wanted to make content. I always wanted to be in front of a camera. I always made YouTube videos. But I didn't even know Extreme existed until last year or like earlier last year. So if you would have asked me 2 years ago, oh, you want to be a streamer? I'll be like, no, what's a streamer? Because I just didn't know it existed. So like right now you maybe want to do something like mechanical engineering and then next thing you know you like environment like you like electrical engineering or something else. Like
Yeah.
you're always reinventing yourselves and it's so common that you go into like a very like broad like when I went to college I did like computer science and I wanted to start off making video games and I ended up with studying cybersecurity and then now I just don't even do that. Now I code in SQL. Like now I run a database, which is all different. Now I don't even play video like now I don't even like write video games. I play them. And it's just different that like you can go in with one thing and you can come out with a different thing and that's fine. Like life is about reinventing yourself, about trying new things, getting to experience everything and then just coming out and like as you said like if you don't have a passion for for streaming or if you don't have a passion for it it's really
Hmm.
cool. It's fine, but like it's really cool. I'm also really grateful though that you agreed to do this podcast though because I feel like you are the perfect like as someone who's been wanting to do a podcast like this for before I even wanted to stream like for over like 10 years. Like I think the Instagram I'm reusing is one that I used for a podcast that I started like 6 years ago or something, many years ago. And
Yeah.
let me just say, I have always wanted a co host. And you are like the dream co host. I've been wanting someone that is like committed, that is articulate, that talks perfectly, that like not perfectly, but you know what I mean? Like that it like talks, speaks
Hmm.
their mind, is open,
Yeah.
unfiltered, honest. And I think you are just such a, like, I know it's not your dream, but you are really fulfilling what my dream by doing this podcast together. So I want to say thank you. Gansahamnida.
Of course, of course. Denada, Denada. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I really enjoy that you're so supportive and lovely. Another question that I wanted to ask with not only of my with the streaming thing, because my mom's gonna be on stream and I'm streaming, but my friend came back from Mexico City, and we're from around there, from Mexico City, around there, like 30 minutes or like an hour away. Would you ever want to go to Mexico and or if not, or maybe yes, but would you ever want to go, what countries would you like to visit? What types of trips would you like to go in the future?
Well, for sure, I was thinking about this, and this is on my bucket list to do before I die. Is I want to go to Greece. I really do. Why Greece?
Ooh.
Well, I don't know. Something about Greek mythology, I guess. That's
Okay.
always something that fascinated me.
If we go,
And
what would you like to see, or like museums, or what would you like to see?
I would like to see the ocean.
Oh, okay.
That has nothing to do with Greek mythology, but I'd like to see the ocean.
Yeah. That's so cool. I'm excited. I've heard you mention that you want to go to Greece multiple times with me, and I'm like, I can go. I'm like, let's go. I did offer. I'm like, why not Italy or something? And you're like, no, not Italy. I want to go with Italy with someone else. And I was like, excuse you.
Yeah, I want to take my little brother there, and then
Yeah.
because when I grow up, I want to take everyone that's important to me on like their own personal trip with me, so I can get to know them even more. Even like if it's you, we've known each other since I was born, or like a year after I was born, and then we're sisters. But like I'd like to take like you on vacation with our other sister, our brother, my little siblings. Me personally, I want to take my little brother to Italy because he has or his dad is Italian or something like that, and I think it's important to
Oh,
keep his.
that's why. I was wondering why. Okay, so he's half Italian.
Yeah, and then I would like to take my little sister to Mexico because her dad was from Durango.
Oh, that's so sweet. I didn't know that about your siblings.
Yeah.
So for the story is that my little sister is adopted and she still is in contact with her mom. So she is well aware. So what is it? We got you when you were a year old. We've like, I was like 13 or 14 during that time. So you have grown up in our household, but at the same time, you're still in contact with your siblings. You got to experience, your mom has two kids with like other guys, and you got to experience like just growing up with that. So we could go into a top. That is not a topic for this episode because we do not have that type of time. But maybe we could do an episode on your family and just like what you think about your siblings and what you think about life, what you think about
Of
your mom.
course.
That's gonna be
I
another
love that.
family. Like that's gonna be another topic because I'm like, we do not have 40 minutes to talk about that to talk about that this
Yeah.
episode. I'm like, we're already almost done with this episode. I'm like, we do not have that type of bandwidth. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, not in this episode, but it just came to my mind when you were talking about Greece or something, is I wrote it down. We should have an episode. Next episode, we should talk about your quinceañera. And we should talk about like your dream pizza and about what colors you want, about what type of parties.
Oh my gosh.
I could show you pictures about my quince. Like, dude, I think I have pictures. I have my pictures. I just got them from my house. They're in my car. I can like show like at the screen. I could show
Yeah.
them pictures, you guys pictures, and I could also show pictures of you because you were like wearing the green dress. Remember, you were like a
Yeah,
little
I remember, I
baby.
remember.
This was
I
like
was a little baby.
this was like 11 years ago. You were like 4 or 5 or something. But yeah. So that would be cool. That's gonna be next episode. So next episode, we'll talk about your party, your dream, and don't think logically. Don't think like, well, we have the budget for, no. Don't think budget. Think of like fireworks and like, think of like impossible things. Like think about a dream quinceañera party. Okay. Like go crazy. Even if it's not going to happen, think of like, if it was your dream quince, if it was your dream party, what would you have? And put like fireworks and put like all the things and all the events and horses and all, like, just think of it crazy. And then just have like we can look at pictures and dresses, and it's going to be a good episode. Nice episode. 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Can I like put something on the topic so I can leave everyone in suspense
Yeah, sure.
of next episode? I'm low-key really stressed about that. I
You're
have,
stressed?
yeah.
Wow. Tune in next time to hear why she's stressed. I can believe it. Party planning is a lot of stress.
Yeah. Tell me about it. I'm gonna give all of the reasoning in the next episode, so stay tuned, my friends.
Yeah. I'm like, no, honestly, we can honestly talk a little bit about I just realized that we're pretty much almost done with the topics. So the last thing, the bullet point that I have for today's episode is you bring up a heavy topic. So you could either bring up a heavy topic right now because you wanted to bring Ashley likes bringing up heavy topics. So I'm like,
I
Ashley,
do.
you can bring up a heavy topic or you can talk about how stressed you are or both. Doesn't matter. But you take the floor. Whatever you want to finish off with before we do
Well,
the Reddit posts.
I'd like to bring like I'm gonna give a little bit of background because I'm gonna tell a heavy topic right now. So basically, background is me and our other sister, we moved to Colorado and we're staying with a nice woman, and I don't want to say I'm butting heads, but I am butting heads,
You
and
are
it's
buddy.
difficult.
Wait for it.
It's
Everyone
difficult.
wait for it with who she's butting heads with. Continue.
I'm butting heads with our sister and the nice woman that we're living with because
Hmm.
I do not agree with the ideas that she has. It's really stupid, okay? But I don't know why it bothers me so much,
It's
but
stupid,
I
you
guess
guys. It's very stupid. I love
well,
you.
it's because I don't like how I don't like how she's um oh, how could I put this? I don't like how she's treating her dog. Not like her. She treats her dog amazing, a little too good. She
The,
treats it like a child, a literal
the
child, a
issue,
little
you guys, is the
child,
dog.
babe. A literal child, though.
Can I preface this?
But
Okay, can I preface this and say that she has called me, spamming me in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping. It's like 12 a.m. I'm getting, and granted I don't sleep necessarily early. I usually stream, but the days that I don't stream, I don't stream because I'm sleeping at 8 p.m. So I'm sleeping at 8 p.m. I'm sleeping like a baby. She's spamming me, calling me, freaking out. I answer the phone and she's like, I feel like I'm freaking out. I thank the Lord that you answered. I was so stressed. I just am in so much rage. I can't handle this anymore. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I just feel so betrayed right now and so hurt. Like I opened up, and he betrayed me. And I'm like, what are we talking about? And then I'm like, what friend? What going on? The dog pooped in the carpet, and I literally was like, what? I was
hey,
literally like,
I need to tell the first full story. So, previously we had taken the dog out 5 times, and like I was actually like, come on, please.
mhm.
But when his mom got home, he decided to take a nice big, oh, I can't say that. We're Christian, forgot. A nice poop on the carpet, and he also peed. And then literally, I didn't even scream, but I just sighed really deeply in disappointment, may I add. I was really disappointed. And then his mom started freaking tweaking. And then she's like, I'm gonna give the dog away since you guys don't like the dog so much. We're like, give the dog away at this point. I don't really give a damn.
So, yeah, my little sister is so pressed because of a dog. And I literally
Dang, it sounds worse than it is.
No,
I kid
it
you not.
sounds no. It sounds as bad as it is. I literally answered the phone and I was like, "Girl," I'm like, I validated your emotions. I'm like, the way that you're getting so frustrated at the fact that you have a core wound and the fact like logistically, you just have a core wound that you opened up to the dog and then you were getting along with the dog, and then it betrayed you by pooping on the carpet, and then all of a sudden you feel like hurt, you feel like you were like boundaries got violated. It makes
And
sense.
then our
How
sister started
how
fucking yelling at me about how nobody
however,
used to understand. And I'm like,
because
all right,
because
gang.
at the
All right,
same
gang.
time I validate your emotions, but at the same I understand why you're hurt, why you're so hurt by this, but at the same time it's a dog, and the issues are the owners, not the dog. It's a dog. Like at the end of it all, it's like the dog is going to keep being a dog. Like the dog is, you can't really get angry at a dog for doing dog things. It's like getting angry at a baby for pooping in its diaper when it's a
A baby
baby.
is a baby. You like, because okay. The thing is, the dog is an animal. Like literally, when I call it an animal, everyone starts tweeting. He's not an animal. He's not an animal. Why are you saying that? Why do you hate him?
Can
Oh
I
my god, he's a
can
dog.
can I just also say that it sounds like you hate animals, but you grew up with two pit
No,
bulls,
I
and
just hate this
you
dog gang. Like I
love
actually,
she loves puppies, she loves dogs, she loves cats, she loves like she had huskies, she had cats, she's had pit bulls, she loves every single dog, and she hates this dog.
it's an ugly little white dog, bro. I was gonna when I took him on a walk the other day. I was legit like, should I go ask that person to trade dogs with me? 'Cause I don't want this thing.
Girl, I don't know. Okay, my please comment if you have any advice for her. I know this is about me
For
giving
real.
advice, but I don't got any. Like, listen, by all means, I understand your frustration. I understand your frustration, and I think you need to process your emotions, and I think you need to be able to like verbalize again, not with the dog, but with the adults, of being like your boundaries and about what you care. I also told her like, don't
I
care too
set
much.
my
Don't
boundaries.
don't care too much. Like, don't let this affect you. Don't let it rob your peace. It's not worth it. Like, literally, like put your boundaries up. Put like put your defenses up. Guard your heart. Guard your heart above all things, like my dad says, or like the Bible says. Guard your heart above all things. Like everything at all. But at the same time,
Just don't.
it ain't that deep. At the same time, it's
Okay.
just a dog.
No, I know though, and I've been working on it. But then I don't understand because I'm working on it, and like I'm ignoring the dog. Like I completely am. Like, like when they ask me to take out the dog, I'm like, all right, just to help out, I'll take out the dog for you. Um,
But it
but like
really
it's
bothers
just
you.
I in effect, like he's pooping on the floor sometimes. He literally has a mat and he misses the mat completely. Don't ask me how. I do not know. I do not know because we put the mat on the floor. He goes and he poops on the corner and his poop gets onto the floor. And I'm like, gang, what is hello? But I'm like,
I,
it's not that deep. His mom is gonna clean it up. What if she decides
yeah.
to worship the poop? Go ahead, worship the poop. It's not my deal. It's not my dog. So do what she wants. And I think I've been getting really good at ignoring the whole situation. Because every time they start like babying the dog, I'm like, good for you, gang. Good for you. Baby an animal. Love that for you. I'm not gonna be mentally ill like that. Um, good for you. I don't know what to say. But I just want to say, I've been managing my emotions so well. And also, I've
I
been
think
setting boundaries
you're doing a great job. I think you're doing a great job. Yeah.
because past me would have already on purposely lost the dog.
Yeah. It's
But
also it's also hard being the better person when you're like so young. Yeah, you're handling this very maturely.
yeah, I feel like I could handle it more maturely, but I no, it's something that really bothered me in the moment. But now I'm like, you know what? You're right. It's not that deep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna ignore the dog. But like, also, what I hate so much, like, what makes my blood boil and that makes me want to actually yell at everyone and start cursing everyone out, is when I hold the dog and I'm like trying to be nice, and they're like, "Why are you holding the dog? You don't even like get out, bro. Get your out the door right now." And I'm
Well,
like, okay, trying to be nice here. Lord's working in me. Lord, patience, please. Now. uh, Oh.
If anyone is listening to this on Spotify or on YouTube or on any of the platforms that has a comment section, please comment any advice that you have for my little sister, and or anything that any relatable just experience, maybe with a roommate or maybe with a family member or whoever you're living with, that is similar to this. So, and any advice about how you have handled it, and we will choose to respectfully agree or disagree, maybe in the next episode. And again,
Yeah.
agree or disagree, agree or disagree, because I'm like, maybe y'all are wrong, but maybe you guys are right, and maybe you guys are really right.
Yeah.
I think my sister. I think this is more of like and I'll say this honestly. I think my sister, the place that she's at is she's gotten not only a lot of advice, but she knows what is right. I don't think my sister has an issue with intelligence or cognitively. I think she knows exactly what to do and how to handle it. It's just more of like, it's hard to do it when she's so angry. So it's more of like an emotional
I just
thing.
want to say,
It's more an emotional thing than an intellectual thing.
oh my gosh, it sounds so stupid that I'm saying the story. But gang is for everyone to relate to. Yeah, but I do realize that I do get really hot headed. But out of when I'm really angry, you know what I do? I just stay quiet because I'm pretty sure Psalms, somewhere in Psalms, it says a wise man stays angry when he's quiet. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna absolutely do that. And that day that I was really angry, I couldn't even look the owner in the eye because of how angry I was. And I'm still a little angry because I'm like, it's not that deep, gang. It's a dog. And on my
Yeah,
part and everyone else's part. We don't have to be babying a dog. We don't have to be doing all that. I would understand if it was a baby. I would 100% understand if it was a baby, but we don't gotta be doing all that for a dog. You know?
agreed. I understand. I understand. And again, like, especially with the dog that you don't like. But again, like, but you baby other dogs. You baby my brother's dog. You babied, like, like our Sky when she was growing up. Like, you have
But
like
that's
you
but
baby
there's like
Ori
a huge difference
to
because I was telling you the
you.
other.
They don't
No,
have another
because
dog. They've never met these dogs. They don't know better. They don't know that these dogs are better. Like, this is all they
it's
got.
because I'm gonna say the main difference I have with this dog and our other dogs that, like, we've had, is that I was able to, tell him don't do this. Or if like, for example, if Ori peed on the carpet in our room, I'd be like, bro, what's up? And I would spank him. I'll give him a little spank on the butt. I'd be like, don't do this again. With this dog, like, I can't really spank him without getting crashed out on. And I'm like,
Yeah, I think that's just
just
small
put on the
dog
floor for all
things.
it's worth.
I think that's just a small dog thing. I swear, like, even owners that have small dogs and big dogs, the big dogs are like they hold them on a leash. They tell them to sit down, like, obey, because they're small dogs. Like, if they destroy the couch, they destroy the couch. And then the small dogs do whatever they want, and people are more lenient towards small dogs because they're small, so they don't do as big of a damage. But I'm like, that's not the best idea. But yeah, any final thoughts that you got before we wrap it up and go into Reddit posts?
Mm, no, I
Because
don't think so.
we got we're running out of time. But if you guys do have any suggestions for her, please be sure to post it. And in 2 weeks, when we record the second episode of this podcast, we will look into it and we will read your guys' replies and comments, and we will see what you guys suggested, and my little sister's gonna be reacting to it. So
Okay,
yeah,
I want to say this before we move
because
on to
you guys got all
our
this
Reddit
nice things to
questions.
say. Yeah.
I'm very open, and before before the fingers start typing on the keyboard, I just want to say I am well aware that it's just a dog, guys. I'm well aware, and
You guys
I
should
wasn't
roast
well
her.
aware. My gosh, please don't. I'm gonna actually cry.
No. Okay.
Roast the dog. Roast the. I don't want to say parenting style, but roast the parenting style, because God, uh, it's
Okay.
terrible.
Yes,
But
please put it in the comments.
I am ignoring the dog now, and I don't even care at this point because my sister's like, "Why are you so distant from the dog now? Why are you so distant from the owner?" I don't know. I really don't. It's such a mystery to me. I will never understand why
Yeah.
I'm so
And,
distant now.
and you know what sucks about this is that you love the owner, and you're ruining a perfectly good relationship because of a dog. Like you're getting frustrated and now you're seeing a perfect person in a different light just because of the way that just because of a dog. So I'm like, and maybe it's not worth it to just see someone in a bad light and stuff. Or maybe you do need your boundaries, and maybe you do like need to say goodbye to a perfectly good relationship because of a dog and because of your boundaries, and that's fine. Like whatever it is
And
that you live your
I
last
love the
life.
owner. I really do, but it bothers me that it's not fair. I think the problem is it's not fair. But I'm distancing myself from her and the dog because, well, I need in the moment, and I 100% in the future will communicate with the owner when she's more healed. Because right now, my other sister, like, she's in a process, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah. I 100% get that. 100% respect that. But right now, I'm not really feeling fixing the relationship, especially because if there's not going to be change, and if I'm the only one that's going to be getting dogged on, that's ironic. Dogged on.
Dogged
Dog.
on. Play on word. What a pun.
I know, right? So funny.
Okay, we're literally running out of time. So it is crazy because you're like, I don't think I have enough time for this podcast. And now I'm like, dude, we're running out of time. So we've been streaming for, we're streaming. I'm thinking of streaming. We've been talking for 35 minutes so far. And I wanted to end this side of the section at 30 minutes so we could go into the questions. But these don't seem like they're very long posts, so maybe we won't end that late. So this is post number 1, okay? This is and on in Reddit, you know what OP means, right?
Over. I'm thinking of Adopt Me. I'm thinking of Roblox.
No, no, no,
Because in
no.
Adopt Me, OP means overpay
No.
for trading.
OP in Reddit means original poster or post. So OP is just like the person talking. So like I'm like, oh, I agree with the OP.
Yeah.
Actually, I disagree with the OP, is what you say. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's just what we call it. So I'm like, if I say OP,
Let's get
but this is
into
the
it.
first post. It says this is the title: Am I the a-hole for making plans I know a friend can't make? Okay. Um, so I have a friend group of five people. One
Love it.
friend, yeah, on Reddit. One friend, let's call them V, hasn't been able to hang out with us in 7 months in this friend group and keeps rejecting every date offered without suggesting any alternatives. So every single time I say, oh, let's hang out with the friend group, let's hang out, they say for 7 months, they're like, no, I don't want to hang out, whatever, like I'm busy, I can't do it. And they don't say any alternatives. No, like, oh, let's reschedule on this date. Like, let's do this date. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy on Friday, but let's do Sunday. So the OP stops waiting and makes plans with the other 3 anyway. So they go ahead and they make a plan with the 3 other people in the group and not them. V finds out and explodes, okay? They explode and accuses the whole group of icing her out. Like, V is like, why did you guys do this to me? And she's just so angry and pressed. She says she would never plan something that excluded one of them. The OP fires back that of course she wouldn't, because she would never even plans anything in the first place. And she calls her out and she's like, of course you wouldn't plan anything that excludes anyone because you don't even plan anything at all. So are they the a-hole for like just like planning it without them and then going off at them and popping out? Or are they like, was it justified?
I think it was justified. I agree with the LP to
Why?
keep it straight. Well, first of all, don't be like that. Don't be that one friend. Don't center it all around yourself. No one likes that friend. I'm gonna be so for real. No one likes a friend that cancels on everyone else and like the one time you don't get invited. Don't be. Get with the program respectfully.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I explained it well, but
No, I think life moves on without you. Like, I think that's just, and I think, like, it does suck that you're not being in, like, it does suck. I'm not gonna say, like, it doesn't suck. Like, it does suck if, like, Like, it does suck if your life is busy. Like, you know, I'm a streamer, so I can't do a lot anymore because I stream every day. So, like, my life is really busy. You know, if, like, let's say you just had a kid, like, you're not going to be able to go out much because you just had a kid. You know, you have a baby now, you just got a job, you know, like, different things that require different things. And it does suck, but you wouldn't get mad, at least in my opinion. Like, you would understand of, like, oh, like,
Yeah.
I don't think you have the right to get mad after you've been pushing off things for, and I think also, like, this person wasn't able to hang out for 7 months. They're not hanging out for 7 months because of this one person.
Why are you still friends? You know?
That's not, and I think friendship is both ways.
I feel like also, in a sense, if I were to know why person B was canceling, I would probably maybe change my opinion. But like, if she was canceling because, oh, my dad is in the hospital, my dog just died, I got hit by a car, I can't
Yeah.
make it because of work, simply like that. If the original poster gave like the reason on why she was not making it to friend group outings,
Yeah.
I feel like that would maybe change my mind a little bit.
But come on, like, even if Papi, like, let's say Papi was in the hospital, like, our dad was in the hospital, whatever, I wouldn't get angry over the fact that my friends can't hang out because I'm doing something important. You know what I mean? Like, I would be like, oh, I'm so sorry I couldn't hang out. I really couldn't make it. Like, I have I have a lot of collabs with my streams, which make me not be able to, like, move things around, but I could still move things around. Like, I could still cancel a collab and stuff. The one collab I cannot miss every month is I run a Christian Among Us event with a bunch of Christian creators. That I have to schedule 15 people for that. And sometimes my roommate had a event that day. It was like, I think, a New Year's event, like on January 3rd, and it was my Among Us. It fell on my Among Us event, and she's like, I really want you to go, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I've had this Among Us collab. I have I have all of them to December on my calendar already, like the dates, exactly the perfect dates. And I'm like, I have this in my calendar for like months, for like 3 or 4 months. I don't have availability. Like, I'm sorry. And she's like, and like, you guys just made this party like a couple weeks ago and decided on it, and now it's gonna happen. And she's like, and she did get like a little bit frustrated of like, oh, like, whatever. But I wasn't angry. And then when I heard that she had a party, everything like that, I didn't get insulted. I wasn't like, it sucks. Why didn't you guys, like, it'd be dumb for me to be like, why'd you guys didn't move the party because of me? You know, like, that's selfish. That's selfish. Like, she's got friends coming over. She's got family members coming over. For me to be like, how dare you not move the party because of me is sucks. Like, why would I do that? That's very self-seeking. But I think at the same time, like, but I also can't get angry because I'm like, oh, like, you guys did have an amazing party and tacos, and I think they had all the amazing food, but I was like, but I really couldn't make it. Like, I feel really bad, but I really had something very important that day. Like, if you have a funeral, if you have an event, if you have a, you know, like, un compromiso, as they say in Spanish, like, if you had like a, something that you already are going on, like, you know, you have to go to the Super Bowl that day, you have to go on vacation, like, it sucks, but you already had something scheduled. You wouldn't be like, why'd you guys hang out without me? You would understand, oh, you guys didn't invite me for a reason. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't think there's anything, I don't think there's anything, I don't think there's anything a friend could say to me after 7 months of me inviting them to something and them not, the thing is that they're not rescheduling. Like, I don't show up to a lot of things, I'll be honest. I'm very busy. Very, very busy. People watching this would be like, yeah, she never hangs out with us. But I reschedule.
Yeah, she never hangs out with me.
I was supposed to hang out today with my friend named Cafecito. She's like Dove. She's like a streamer and everything like that. She's amazing. Amazing. Amazing girl. But I had to reschedule. You know, I had to reschedule. And the reality is that, like, I reschedule though. Like, I'm not like, oh, like, you know, like, I can't make it, whatever. And then if she hangs out, like, let's say I canceled on her, she goes hangs out with people today, I'm not gonna be like, why'd you hang out with me? Why'd you blah blah blah? Because I canceled on her. Why would I get angry if she's hanging out with someone else? You know, like, so I think it's just crazy. Like, it's just like, no, if you're not putting in the effort to at least reschedule, you have to at least understand. Like, life moves on without you. People are not gonna stop hanging out with people because you don't want to hang out with them. So yeah, that's
right.
That's
true.
And that's our correct opinion. If you don't agree with this, you're wrong. You're the issue. I'm just kidding. I'm like, no, kind of
Yeah,
not.
you're the issue.
Kind of not. If you agree with the other with V and the way that she agreed, maybe I'm like, maybe you need some therapy. Maybe we need to unpack. Put it in the comments. I want to hear your perspective. Put it in the comments because I want to hear what you're. I'm actually really interested to see why you think that way because you're just wrong. Okay, post number 2, and this is the last one. So, am I the a-hole for hiding from my friend I was in town? Ooh. Okay.
Sorry? Wait. Oh, am I the a-hole for hiding
from my friend that I was in town, that I was in, and this is gonna mean a lot because I feel like I want to hear your perspective on this one. I haven't read it yet,
Yeah,
but I want to hear your perspective on this because you moved away recently and you are gonna come visit home, and you may choose to tell a friend or not that you're in town. So let's see what they say. So 2 close friends. So I have a close friend who lives far away, and we used to always tell each other when we were visiting each other's city. So, like I'm visiting your town, like, like Illinois, I'm visiting Colorado, whatever. But over the last 2 years, Tilly started showing up in my town. Tilly started showing up in my town without saying anything and acting distant. So she would show up in their town and she wouldn't tell them, and she was acting distant. So I tried to ask if something was wrong and was told everything was fine. Oh, no. Like, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. So I visited Tilly's town, but didn't say anything either. Giving her a taste of her own medicine. Tilly found out that through a mutual friend that I was in her town, and she got upset, saying it's not the same thing. Am I the a-hole?
Wait, I need more context. Did
Why?
you just go to Tilly's town just to in spite? Because if she did, that's actually so petty. I would not do that. I would not book a flight just to go hide from you. And just hide from you. I would want to go because I want to see the bean. I want to see Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
That's just petty. If you went just to get back at someone, who does that?
Yeah.
Who goes across the country? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's crazy is that I think it might not just be okay. I need more context for this because it's not like states, it's like towns. So like imagine like and like you live like 30 minutes away from someone, or like let's say an hour away from someone, but at the same time she says that Tilly found out through a mutual friend. So maybe she went to the town that Tilly was at, and maybe she went to the town that Tilly was at, and I don't know. Maybe the town that Tilly was at, and hanged out with another friend and not the OP.
I'm gonna say this. I think I've made my decision on who is the a-hole.
Who is it?
Both of them. You are 2 grown adults. Why are we fighting over who's hanging out with who? Like, get out. I don't understand if we were teenagers. Sure, get your act together. We are grown adults. We are not babies anymore. If we're going into town, let's make it for a logical reason. Let's not just go in spite of someone, because that's gas money you're wasting. Just from a logical perspective, just from a realistic perspective, let's say, you guys are stupid.
Yeah.
I say that with a lot of respect, Tilly and OP. If you ever watch this stream, don't sue me. Don't come for me, please.
You know what's crazy though? I feel like I don't know though, because I was gonna say originally I'm like, oh, Tilly's the screwed up one, everything like that. But now I'm thinking of like, okay, depends on how far away they live. But the thing is, it said that over the last 2 years, I feel like they don't live that close, because it says over the last 2 years, so it's been like a long time coming. But it's like, okay, listen, if my friend lives like an hour away from me, and let's say I go to the mall in her town, I might not tell her. I might not tell. Like, yeah. I have friends. Like, I have friends who live.
It's just that I want to go to this mall.
Yeah. Like, over. Okay, so yeah, so like, if I live, like, let's say if I go visit like my old college, it's like an hour and a half away or 2 hours away. If I go around there, I have a lot of friends who live nearby. Oh, but it is
Hmm.
their best friend though. They're close friends. No, but you grow apart from your friends. It's been 2 years.
That's that, right? Like,
You could grow
because
apart from your friends.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not friends with my friend that I once had in kindergarten because I'm 14 now. I'm in a different
Yeah.
state. So forgive me if I don't go back just to see them, you know?
Yeah.
Friendships grow. Like, what if, she got busy with life, you got busy with life. Eh, You'll meet up eventually. Just tell her I want to schedule like a talk with you because like you said, I don't know if they live far away or close to each other, but like friendships don't last forever, unfortunately. That's the
Yeah.
truth.
You know
Like,
what? I think
yeah.
I think I don't know because if it's that route, I think you don't have the right to get mad in the like neither of them has the as you said. I think they're both wrong because I don't think neither of them either both of them are ignoring each other and being petty as heck, or both of them are getting offended for no reason and both are bad because if let's say I show up because again, like if I go to Colorado, obviously I go to see you because you're my sister. But like
Obviously.
I know other people who live in Colorado. Like I know Diana and stuff like that. And if I go to see you in Colorado and Diana's in there, and like it is like, oh, like you're in Colorado, whatever. But I'm not there to see her. If I don't mention the fact that I'm in Colorado because I'm not there to see her, she should not get offended because I'm not like it's different than if I plan to go see her. Like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't get angry if she comes to Illinois to visit her family because she has family here. I would not get pressed or petty or angry if she comes and she's like, "Oh, I was only here for a day or two and I wanted to see my high school friends or I wanted to see my college friends or I wanted
Exactly.
like I wouldn't get angry at that because I don't know, it's just you don't get I don't know. I just feel like these are
I
toxic
would
friends. Like what type of
I
friends
would get
always
it
tell
if
each other?
for real. That's just yeah, that's I would get it if they were sisters. Like,
Mhm.
in a sense, you do owe like if their family. Go ahead, tell your family that I'm going into town to see so and so. I'm not going to see you. Don't say it like that, but say I'm going into town to see this person. Like, if I were to go to Illinois, I would go see the Cortes. I would go see them. I'm like, I'm gonna be in town if you want to hang out, but I'm mainly there for the Cortes, or I'm mainly
Mhm.
there for like a work business trip when I get a job. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, and it's more like if and my friends like if I hang out and everything like that, if I'm like, "Hey Diana, like do you want like let's go get coffee. I'm in town." And she's like, "Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I have a party already." Like I can't get angry at it because she's busy. Like I didn't like like I'm not there. It's different than if I go there to hang out with her and we planned it everything like that. I'm just over here like I don't think I don't know. I think both of them, as you said, both of them. I think your take is so good. I think both of them, for whatever reason, are the a-holes, and at the same time, like for different reasons. Like I don't think they should have be friends with each other if they're keeping track of who's in each other's town. Like Tilly should not get offended that she went to go hang out with the friend and not her if she's doing the same thing if it's that casual. And if it's not that casual, like if she's like, oh, it's not the same thing or whatever, if it is petty or whatever like that, that means that she's also aware that she's been avoiding her for 2 weeks, for
Yeah.
2 years. And the thing is like, she says like, oh, what's going on? Like, what's the issue? Like, we're acting distance and, like the OP asked, like, is anything all right? Like, I do agree. I do, want to clap at the OP for asking Tilly, like, hey, like, that's the least toxic thing that happened in this whole paragraph. Like, hey, like,
Yeah.
till when they're like, hey, is something wrong? Is everything okay? Because 2 years is also a long time. Like, 2 years is not me going to like let's say if I go to like one thing is if I barely have time to go to Colorado nowadays, but if I go to Colorado I don't got that money and I don't got the time. But if let's say I go to Colorado once and I avoid Diana because I'm just like there for like a weekend, that's one thing. If I'm going for 2 years actively like constantly and I've never mentioned it to her that I'm going there, that might be a little bit weird, like it's a little
Mm-hmm.
weird. That's a little weird that like instead
Look,
of
like
being like, hey,
I feel like life goes on, Friendships are just friendships. They're not
yeah,
permanent. Like
But then you
I feel
can't
like
get offended. But then you can't get offended.
You're right. You're right. Okay, so those people in this story are a-holes. Get your
Yeah,
life together.
agreed. Yeah, because then you can't get offended. Like, let's say if me and Diana just had, even though we still call, we still best friends, you know, like we still talk. But let's say we just fell apart. We don't even talk the way that we used to. We just have our different
Yeah.
lives. But if we just have, like, if I just am going, if I'm going to Colorado actively, a place where she's like the only other person I know other than my family, and she's there and I miss her and I love her, everything like that. And if I'm actively going and I don't feel the need to communicate with her that I'm in town because she's just not that important to me, because whatever, that's fine. But then if she comes home, I can't get angry. I cannot get offended that she went to hang out with all these other friends and didn't invite me when that's none of my business. When literally, like, when I was like, if I didn't remember her when I visited her town for 2 years, why on earth would she remember me or care about me or prioritize me? The thing is, prioritize me if she's gonna visit me. Like, it's just like, it goes both ways, boo boo. Like, it goes both ways. Like, friendship is supposed to go both ways, you know? I don't know. That's my take. They all both suck. End of story. Caso cerrado. Case closed.
Right.
Well, yeah, that was it. That was pretty much it. That's our first ever podcast. Dude, can you believe that we were talking about the 2 Reddit posts for like 20 minutes? That's like half.
I can't believe it.
That's like half of the podcast. We talked about normal stuff and then we yapped. I thought it was gonna be like a 10-minute or like 5-minute us yapping about the post, but we talked about those Reddit posts for 20 minutes. Dang, that's crazy. I'm excited for next.
We did have to give our good input though, because both people are stupid in the story.
We got good input.
I just want to say,
you got good input.
I don't even know if the OPs are gonna be watching our stream, but if they do, communicate with your friends, twins. It's not that difficult. Send them a message. Everything all right? Just communicate. I didn't like how you was doing this. I didn't like how you're ignoring me. Like, would you like to schedule something? Let's talk about it. Would you like some coffee? Communication, friends. Communication.
And if they don't want to communicate, drop them. Drop them
like a hot potato. They're not
drop
friends.
Drop it like it's hot.
They're not friends if they disagree. Like, I don't know. If they start gaslighting you, gang, you gotta go. You gotta get yourself a better friend.
Drop them. Block them on everything. Agreed. Yes.
Right.
They're like...
And then post on your Instagram that, I'm done with these toxic hoes.
Maybe don't be that. No, because some people are going to be nosy about it. But no, yeah, 100%. Drop people who are... Like, if you're going to... Every single time you go to a town... People are going to be busy, like, trying to, like, own your space or your time or your friendship. Like, trying to be like, who are you hanging out with? Like, especially that first one of, like, don't hang out with our other 3 friends if I'm not around. Like, if someone's going to be monopolizing your time like that, when they don't want to even be a part of your life, no, like, just
you gotta
drop
go.
that. You gotta get new friends. I'm like, there. Actually, you do have other friends. Go hang out with your other friends. You know, like, go hang out with the other 3 friends you got.
It is not that deep though. It is not that deep.
Okay.
You know, all of these stories are giving the situation with the dog. Honestly, it's not that deep. Just ignore said friends. Just ignore them. Like, the best I can say is just ignore them. It might not work in your favor, but at least you're gonna be the wise person in the situation.
Can we do a running gag with this podcast about the dog of being like every episode starting off with how's your relationship with the dog 1 through 10?
I beat the dog up.
What is it at
for
right
legal
now?
reasons, I'm kidding.
What is it at right now? How's your relationship with the dog 1 through 10 right now?
I don't even care about the dog, so I'd say 0.
Okay, cool.
For all I care,
we're gonna try to get it to a 1.
I would not care.
We're gonna try to get it to a 1. Okay, next episode. Hopefully it's at a 1. Okay. We're gonna just do this hopefully in episode 100.
Can I get paid? Can I get paid?
For what?
Because genuine for liking the dog. Can I please get paid?
Girl, I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to my
I'm trying to make profit off of this.
We'll see.
Honestly,
Maybe if chat starts a fund, sure.
Oh, guys, I'm poor. Start a fund, please.
Start a fund, and she will like the dog. She will force herself to like the dog because it generates her money.
Oh my gosh, she just started barking. Deal off. No, I forgot how annoying that was. This morning I was trying to watch my anime, and dude starts barking like there's no tomorrow. Like he's dying. Bro, shut up. Like, we're eating. I'm trying to watch me anime in peace.
What anime are you watching?
My Hero Academia.
Ooh, okay.
It's so good.
We're gonna talk about the anime next episode because we do not have time, and I don't want to bring. I'm like, this dog is just a fun. I think the dog episode 100. About 100 episodes are gonna go by, and maybe in the 100th episode, you guys, she's gonna love the dog.
The 100th episode,
on the
guys,
100th
I'm gonna be out. On the 100th episode, I'm gonna be in college, y'all. Peace out to the dog. If it means, also my goal is to graduate early, low key.
Honey, in 100 we make an episode a week, and 100 episodes is gonna be like in a year. We make 2 episodes every week.
Oh,
no, 2 episodes every week. We make an episode every other week, and 100 episodes is gonna be. Actually, that might be in 2 years. Yeah, that might be in 2 years. 2 years. 2 years is gonna be 100th episode.
Oh, maybe I'll be a.
No. No. Why do I not know how to math? 50. Yeah. In 2 years. In 2 years, it's gonna be 100 episodes. Yeah. Okay. On our 50th episode, you guys, wait in a year. In a year episode, she's gonna love the dog, and the dog's gonna make a cameo, and she's gonna kiss the dog and hug the dog, and she's gonna love the dog. In a year. Wait, we're gonna work on this. We're gonna work on this.
No, I actually rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I rebuke. I'm never gonna kiss that dog, gang. I am actually not.
Okay,
the breath of that dog smells like actual death.
Okay.
I would rather watch an audio of 24-hour farting than live with the dog.
Okay, you guys, we got a lot of things to do. He who began the great work in our lives will finish it to the end of conclusion. Jesus got a lot to work in this. Okay, a lot to work on us. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Thank you guys all for watching. Please comment below what you guys think of the episode, what you guys want us to discuss next. I really do appreciate it. Put in your questions, put in your stories, maybe your Reddit posts, whatever you want us to cover, and we will go over it. Anyway, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye!
Bye, guys!